With the release of The Taken King, we got some more dead ghosts to go find, and a lot of those Grimoire cards expand on the stories we learned about in the first year of Destiny, so let's go get them. Before we start, DestinyGhostHunter.net is a great way to track your ghost progress to see how many you've gotten, which ones you're missing, and calcified fragments are tracked as well, although on a per account basis. First up, we have 3 in the mission The Coming War. That's the first mission you do in The Taken King, so load that one up. The first ghost is before we enter the base. At the end of the beginning path, hook a right instead of going into the building, and head all the way towards the hill. The first ghost is up on this hill next to a crater. Climbing up there might be a little bit tricky. I jumped from a bit further away in order to grab it. After this one, head into the base and continue the mission. The second ghost is behind a dead cabal. After this room with the orange lights will be a small hallway. Instead of turning right, look behind the dead cabal in the corner for the second ghost. The third ghost is towards the end of the mission before you jump over the broken bridge. From the bridge, turn to your right, and up on the pipe on the wall will be the final ghost of the mission. Jump onto this thing on the side, then launch yourself up and grab the ghost in mid-air. Before we leave Mars, load up the Black Garden story mission. We have 2 more ghosts to get there. The first ghost is right after you go through the portal. You're going to walk through the archway, then jump up on the blocks on the left side. Go up as high as you can. Then jump across to the other side for the ghost. Keep progressing through the mission until you get outside. When you get outside, go forward and jump on this giant black block. In this little slot in the corner will be the other ghost. Let's head to the moon next. Load up the Last Rites mission where you go into Crota's End. When you first zone in, turn right and jump down to the lower level and just hug the edge of the area. When you get to the end of the edge, just turn right and keep following it, and eventually you'll see the ghost on your left. Run back up the path and cross over the bridge. Right before you enter the next area by crossing into the light will be the next ghost. As soon as everything turns white, turn around and just go backwards so you can actually see. If you're facing the bridge now, the way that you just came from, the ghost is on a pillar on your right. It's literally right on the border of when everything goes white. Just keep hopping up and down until you see the prompt. The final Crota's End ghost is at the end in the Crota room itself. After your cloaking malfunctions, head inside the main building, the left side if you're facing where Crota was, and up on a wire on the side of the wall is the final Crota's End ghost. Head to Earth and load up Cade's stash. The first ghost is in the room with the elevator. You're going to see a giant Taken blob on the ceiling, and in the rafters of this metal grid on the left side of the room is the first ghost. Take the lift all the way up and start climbing the tower like you normally do in the mission. Once you get to the top of the area where you hack the panel, you're going to continue climbing even higher. Jump on this spire, then across to the other spire. Continue to climb as high as you can, and at the top of the tallest spire will be the next ghost. The final ghost in this mission is at the very end. Finish killing the Echo of Oryx, although you can grab this during the fight if you want. Look for the fallen banner on the left side of the dome. Head over there, and on the edge of the railing is the final ghost in the mission. The next couple of ghosts can be found in the Promethean Code mission, but are also in the Fallen Saber Strike. However, another 2 of them are only found in the Fallen Saber Strike, so you might as well load up the strike. The first of 4 ghosts in the Fallen Saber is as you open up the outside entrance to the bunker. Wander through the cave, and then right before you head inside the bunker itself, look left, and on the higher rock on the wall is the first ghost. The next ghost is when you're in the room with the arc beams going down the sides in that very narrow hallway. At the very end of the room, if you're doing the Fallen Saber Strike, where you grab the ball, is the second ghost. It's on the right side of whatever the thing in the center is. If you're doing the Promethean Code, make a left as you enter the hallway instead of going right. The next ghost is in the room right before you go up the stairs to the final boss area. Look at the window that overlooks the boss room. Then look up to see a set of 8 lights. One of them is not on, and that's where the ghost is. Jump up, then jump on the glass to make your way up behind the lights to grab the next ghost. Finally, head up the stairs to the boss room. About halfway down the hallway will be a grate that you can shoot. Shoot it, go inside the vent, and there's your final ghost of the fallen saber. Next, you're going to load up the Ruling House mission. This is from House of Wolves. This part is towards the end of the mission. You're going to see some stairs with a giant 4 on a column that intersects the stairs. Keep progressing until you get to this room with some broken windows above this green sign. Jump into the window and grab the ghost. If you're on Xbox, that's it for you guys, but PlayStation users get one more ghost in the Echo Chamber Strike. When you get to the boss room, start hopping up these pillars going to the right. Make your way to the pillar closest to the center of the room, then jump straight up. The ghost is going to be on the wall itself, so you need to grab it in midair. Now you are done, and those are all of the Taken King ghosts. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.